All Seers documentation. If you don't like hearing my voice, you can mute me and read the file as it goes on. Anomaly name overload. Anomaly type machine. Threat level extremely high. Containment procedures. The room it is kept in is to be away from large power sources, keep weaponry and complex machinery away, energy absorbing technologies to be used in the containment cell, and EMPs can be used to slow down the anomaly. Note, request more funding to better contain the anomaly. Description. Appearance. The anomaly is a machine with a height of 9 feet and a weight of around 450 pounds outside of the armor. The machine is made of high quality materials, and from what the machine itself says, it is designed to be used in space. One of its eyes is damaged and gives off a red glow, but it can still see out of it. The machine has a specialized core that has an anomalous energy that can't be found anywhere in our solar system. The energy core is anomalous in another way on how it infinitely generates the anomalous energy. The core produces cables that can transfer energy to other machines or technology. The core, cables, and the case around the anomaly's AI is at the moment deemed indestructible. The anomaly has called the core inside itself the Azure Core. The anomaly shows intelligence in the way it makes armor to better protect itself, while adding thrusters and powering them with the cables that connect to the core. No matter what it adds to the armor, it always adds flying capabilities to itself. The anomaly has an interesting behavior that almost seems human at times. It has an interest in art. It also doesn't want to hurt or kill anyone, but will if the opponent wants to kill it. In a fight, it will do its best to not kill. However, if it comes across a strong opponent, it will go all out, if need be. Though through interviews we have learned that it can show empathy and kindness. It will try a few situations with rude or angry interviewers. The anomaly still shows signs of wanting to escape, and may take its chance during a major containment breach. Known abilities. The Azure Core is able to turn its energy into projectiles and beams of varying degrees of power. The anomaly has been seen throwing orbs and shooting energy projectiles out of its claws on the armor, and when pushed, it can shoot a beam of energy from its mouth. The anomalous energy repairs the body of the anomaly when damaged, and if the anomaly thinks it can spend energy, it can even repair its armor, but mostly decides not to because it doesn't want to waste the energy up too fast. With the help of the thrusters on the anomaly's armor, it can fly. The anomaly outside the armor is still durable, but has to worry about about taking damage, since its core will automatically use up energy to fix any damage. If the anomaly is low on its anomalous energy, it will look for large energy sources like large-scale generators and uses cables to siphon and convert the energy for use. The anomaly has said the Azure Core could possibly do more, but it hasn't been seen or known if it's true. Out of armor, it's still faster and stronger than the average human. Known weaknesses. When the Azure Core uses up most of its energy reserves, the anomaly shuts down for a period of time. Even though the main body isn't invincible as the Azure Core, we still haven't been able to permanently damage or tear off the body from the core because of the energy constantly repairing the body and shocking nearby people. EMPs, while not being able to shut the anomaly down, will be able to slow and disorient it, but the effect will fade quickly after when the anomaly is in a rage state. The main way to contain the anomaly is to waste enough energy to make it temporarily shut down. The anomaly will start regaining energy, so it's best to repair a mobile containment cell specialized for the anomaly before attempting to recontain the anomaly. When searching for the anomaly, search for large and unusual energy spikes or flying humanoid objects. If the anomaly starts to use up too much of its energy, it will look for large energy sources to convert. So it doesn't shut down. Do your best to shut down the power sources, but if you can, time it is advised to try and destroy them. The best way to force the anomaly to waste energy is to damage its main body and force its core to repair it, wasting energy whether the anomaly wants to or not. Another way to make the anomaly waste energy while more dangerous is to push the anomaly into a rage state where its attack becomes more dangerous, but will lose energy faster. Once it uses up too much energy, it will shut down and be ready to be put in the mobile containment cell. Request. Certain anomalies with good behavior may be allowed to ask for certain items to encourage the anomaly to not escape. This anomaly is one of them. If the anomaly asks for an item, you can send the request to the person supervising the anomaly, and the request will be processed. If the anomaly has behaved well and the item of request is safe, an order might be made. If you sent the request, you may be asked to bring the item to the anomaly. History. The anomaly was created by a human, but most information about the creator has been lost, and the anomaly doesn't tell us much of what it knows. From what is known of the creator, worked at a small robotics company, and later on did larger products for larger companies. He made enough money to do something of his own. He wanted to make robots to be used in space and were made to be able to survive in most situations. He made the robots to be waterproof and fireproof, while able to lift heavy objects, perform complex tasks, and have magnetized parts to stick to surfaces when need be. He was able to create one of these with all the capabilities he wanted. However, at an unknown time, he found an energy source that has never been seen before and isn't anywhere else in the solar system. He made the Azure Core an attempt to make his creation have a constantly charging power source. This led to the creation of the anomaly. He spent years training the anomaly and treating it like a child, and introduced it to a friend in an art shop. The creator and the anomaly stayed at the creator's house, using funding that his creator passed away uh, before his disappearance. The anomaly made friends with the shop owner and started making art pieces. The anomaly was first sighted after a civilian took a picture of it and posted it on the internet. The image was taken down, and we were given its location. Our first team was sent in, and the anomaly wasn't willing to come with. They tried to deactivate it, and the anomaly attacked them. They had to run because they weren't well equipped. The anomaly then went to a scrapyard that the first robotics company, that's creator, worked at. While the anomaly didn't kill anyone, it did injure some of the second team. We had to hire a mercenary for help, in which the anomaly entered a rage state and majorly injured all but one. It shut down afterwards and were brought in. Its armor was taken off, and some interviews were had. Because of the anomaly's power, a deal was made, and sometimes the anomaly is given art supplies to make it not want to escape as much. It has tried to escape whenever major containment breach happen, and it rebuilds its armor. End of documentation.